Chapter 1, Crop Production and Management. Agriculture. Agriculture is oldest profession. The technology of food production using seeds, waters, etc. is known as agriculture. Crops. If a type of plant is grown in large quantities in a field, it is a crop. There are four types of crops. Cereal crops. These crops are just seeds like rice, wheat, etc. Second is vegetable crops. Third is fruit crops. Fourth is fiber crops. And next heading is Kharif crops. Kharif crops are grown in rainy season, example rice. Rabi crops are grown in winter season, example wheat. Horticulture. It is a branch of science in which the study of vegetable and fruits is done. Next heading, basic agriculture practices. First, preparing of soil, in which there is only one thing to do, and that is plugging or loosening the soil. The advantages of plugging are the plant have do less struggle if plugging is done in field, and soil absorbs more water than before. Second is sowing. Sowing is just planting of seeds or putting seeds into the field. There are two methods of sowing, modern and traditional. In traditional methods, we sow seeds by hand or manually, and modern methods are there big machineries to do this work. Third is improving soil fertility. Improving soil fertility have only one option, that is adding manures and fertilizers. Advantages of manures and fertilizers. First is improving texture. It improves textures of soil. And second is increasing holding capacity of soil. By adding manures and fertilizers in soil, soil absorbs most water and holds it too. And third is it makes soil porous. And disadvantage of manure and fertilizers are that it makes soil too basic or too acidic, or is just disbalanced soil compounds. Next thing to do is protecting from weeds. Weeds are just unwanted plants that take resources of crop plants and that resist growth of crop plants. There are two types of removal of weeds. First is manual and second is chemical. Manual is just like removing weeds from hand, and chemical is we just spray some chemicals on the field and the weeds also already get removed. Harvesting. Harvesting is process of cutting and gathering mature crop plants. There the harvesting of cereal crops is done only in one situation, if moisture content in the plant is less than 16%. There are two types of harvesting. First is manual, second is threshing and winnowing. Manual is like harvesting crops through hand, and second is threshing and winnowing. In this, the harvesting is done through big machine and machineries. And next is storage. You know all thing about storage, there is no need to revise it back. And the next big heading is getting food from animals. In this there are four types of things. First is milch animals. Milch animals are just animals which gives us milk. And second are fishes. Fishes gives us meat and other things. Third is poultry birds. These gives our eggs, meats, etc. etc. And last but not the least is honeybees. Honeybees gives us honey which is very good for our health. Thank you. That's all.